Hi, good afternoon. So welcome to today's presentation, an interactive walkthrough on FSMOne China Asia platform. So I'm Sean from Client Investment Specialists team, and I will be your presenter for today. So today, together with me, we have Mr. Chai Kin On, the manager from Security Dealing team, staying with us for this presentation. So feel free to raise any question in your Q&A box along the presentation, and Kin On will answer to your question in Q&A section later on. So welcome everyone, the friend in Zoom and also the friend in YouTube. So thanks for your time to join for this interactive walkthrough. So this is FSMOne disclaimer. So please take note that the stock name appear in the presentation later is for illustration purpose only. So it should not misunderstanding as buying signal for all the stock. So this is the agenda for today. Just a short one. We will go through all the topic one by one later on. So let's move on to the next slide. So China Asia are the share of mainland China-based company that trade on the two Chinese stock exchanges. So which is the Shanghai Stock Exchange, the short form is SSE, and the Shenzhen Stock Exchange, the short form is SJSE. Historically, China Asia were only available for purchase by mainland citizens due to China restriction on the foreign investment. So ever since the launch of China Stock Connect in 2014, it allowed qualified mainland China investor to access eligible Hong Kong share, which we call it southbound. You can have a look on this chart on the right hand side, and as well as the Hong Kong and overseas investor. Hong Kong and overseas investor is allowed to trade eligible A share, which we call it northbound, subject to a certain amount of daily quota. So let me play a short video to understand more on the A share, China A share market.
Stock Connect is a pilot program established upon the mutual market access model. For the first time ever, investors in the mainland China and Hong Kong markets are able to have direct access to each other's stock markets. Stock Connect is a strategic breakthrough in the opening up of China's financial markets and a great milestone in the development of Hong Kong as a unique gateway between mainland and international investors. Launched in November 2014, Shanghai Hong Kong Stock Connect enables Hong Kong and overseas investors to trade eligible stocks listed in Shanghai through Hong Kong brokers. Eligible mainland investors, at the same time, are able to trade eligible shares listed in Hong Kong through mainland brokers. Both groups of investors use the renminbi to trade. In August 2016, the State Council approved the establishment of Shenzhen Hong Kong Stock Connect. One of the key features of Stock Connect is home market rules apply. First, listed companies remain subject to the listing regulations in the market where they listed. Second, trading and clearing participants are subject to the rules and laws of the markets where they operate. And third, the trading and clearing rules and practices of the home market where the trades are executed will not be changed. Another feature of Stock Connect is that the money and securities flow across the boundary in a closed loop of the two settlement systems under the clearing link arrangement. That ensures funds to buy and sell shares cannot be used for investment in other asset classes, such as real estate, to contain the risk associated with hot money. Under the northbound Shanghai trading link, there are over 550 eligible stocks, which include constituents of SSE 180 and SSE 380 indices, and A and H shares listed in both Shanghai and Hong Kong. For the northbound Shenzhen trading link, there are over 850 eligible stocks, which cover constituents of the SZSE Component Index and SZSE Small Mid-Cap Innovation Index with a market capitalization of at least 6 billion renminbi. And those companies with A&H shares listed in both Shenzhen and Hong Kong. Investors could also trade the securities listed on the Chi-Next market of the Shenzhen Stock Exchange. However, the Chi-Next stocks are limited to institutional professional investors only at the initial stage. A daily quota for both northbound Shanghai and Shenzhen trading links is set at 13 billion renminbi each. There is no aggregate quota for Shenzhen Connect, and the aggregate quota under Shanghai Connect is also abolished. The abolishment of aggregate quota provides more freedom and flexibility to investors. HKEX, the pioneer of the world's financial markets. Connecting markets, connecting growth, connecting...
Okay, so I believe you have more understanding on the Asia market for now. So in this slide, I will share with you on how to invest in China Asia Exchange through FSMOne Malaysia. So first of all, you will need to have a personal account in FSMOne in order for you to start trading in China Asia Exchange. So for some investors that only have beneficiary account for now, so you will need to open an additional personal account in order for you to trading in the China Asia. So once your personal account activated, then you will need to open a CDS account in our platform. So I understand that a lot of investors will ask, I thought only stock that trading in Bursa market will need a CDS account, but why do you need to open a CDS account for a China Asia? So this is because the stock trading platform in FSMOne is linked with all the exchanges. So therefore, you will need to open a CDS account in order for you to access to all the stock trading page. So without a CDS account, there's no way for you to access to the stock trading page in our platform. So please be rest assured that the CDS account opening will take only 1 to 2 hours to activate if you submit the request during the Bursa trading hours. So next, once your CDS account activated, you are able to access to the to our stock trading platform already. So once you proceed to China Asia Exchange to place the order payment, so the system will prompt you to submit a beacon ID creation. So the beacon ID is a short form of broker to client assigned numbers. So, but not to worry, because the process actually is very simple. So you will prompt to fill in your first name and last name during fill up the beacon form. So for China resident, the client is mandatory to fill in their Chinese name. So I will show you the details in the next slide. So next, you will need to acknowledge the FEP policy. So what is FEP policy? FEP policy actually is a foreign exchange policy which imposed by Dr. Mahathir since 1997 financial crisis. So for this FEP, it will restrict Malaysia resident who has the domestic borrowing will only entitled for foreign exchange, which is the FX conversion limit of RM1 million per year only. But if you would like to uplift the RM1 million limit per year, you will need to ask for a declaration form from us, from our customer service, to declare that you do not have any domestic borrowing in Malaysia, so that we are able to help you to uplift the limit of 1 million FX conversion limit in your tradings. So after you have gone through all the declarations and also the acknowledgement, now you can start to trading in FSMOne China Asia stock platform already. So, but not yet. So as you have to transfer the money to FSMOne cash account, the last part, the cash account is a parking facility in our platform. And I will show you how to top up and withdraw or convert under the cash account later on after I finish my slide. So this is how the beacon form look like on the left-hand side, on your left-hand side, and this message will pop up once you key in or once you select any stock in A-share market. So next, you will be seeing the beacon ID submission form, which will be on your right-hand side. You just need to fill out a simple question because you just need to fill out your first name and the last name. And after that, you just submit the form accordingly. So the activation of this China Stock Connect service will be on the next business day if there is a cutoff time, which is 1:20 p.m. So as long as you submit the beacon ID form to us online before 1:20 p.m., before the cutoff time, your beacon ID will be activated on next business day. But if you submit the beacon ID after the 1:20 p.m., which after the cutoff time, then your beacon ID will take T+2 business day to process and activate it. So this is the example to fill up for the first and last name in the beacon ID submissions. So you can read the example from here, but not to worry because this guide actually is available online when you want to submit for your beacon ID. So you just follow the instruction and select the correct first and last name and just submit accordingly. So let me share the essential information on the China A-share. As mentioned in the video just now, our SSE and also the SZSE support for index share listed in Shanghai and Shenzhen Stock Exchange only. Means you only can trade the index share, those companies that listed in the index appear in the video just now. So the Chinex and also the Star Market is not available because it's only limited to institutional professional investor only. So for the new launch China A-share ETF, I believe some of the investors they heard the news that actually China A-share also launched ETF. So for our company, for our platform, we are in the midst of preparing and we will announce again if we're going to launch for this A-share ETF. So since we can only buy on index share only, so what happened if the company delisted? Means those individual company, if they delisted from the index share. So if the company being delisted from the index share, then actually you are not able to buy into the company anymore. So what you can do is you can only sell your position, or you can only keep your position that you bought before. So besides, China A-share market is very different from other exchanges because for China A-share market, intraday trading actually is not allowed. So meaning to say, selling of share bought on the same day actually is not allowed. Which means if I buy a company share today, I'm not able to sell it on the same trading day. So the latest that I can sell off my share actually is on the next business day. So beside the trade amalgamation actually is available for the A-share trading. So the trade amalgamation actually allows you to combine your orders to help you to save on the processing fee and reduce the average trading price done for the trading days. And this actually is automatically performed on our platform for each of the buy and sell order following the condition. So you have to fulfill few conditions. First one is the trade must be on the same stock, means the same stock within the same exchange. And then the trade must be on the same site, meaning to say if I have created a 3 buy order for the same stock, so under the trade amalgamation, I only need to pay for the processing fee once. But and then the third condition is the trade must be filled, means the trade must be transacted on the same business day. But please take note that the trade amalgamation actually is only done at the end of the day, so that for each transaction confirmation that you receive during the trading day, the total consideration will not reflect the discounted processing fee yet. Means if you created 3 buy transaction, we will still charge you 3 processing fee, but the exit processing fee that you pay during the trading, it will be refunded into your cash account at the end of the trading day. So which means when you create the order for the same buy order for the same stock, we will still charge you 3 processing fee. But at the end of the day, we will refund you the assets processing fee that we earmark under your account. So beside that, the price and market depth for the A-share is at least 15 minutes delay for now. So currently, we do not have any live price for the A-share market yet. So all the price tick in the A-share market actually is very simple. It's uniform at CNY 0.01, means 1 cent CNY. So all the incremental price that you place actually is incremental of 0.01 cent. And the lot size actually is same as Bursa market. So it's 100 share per bond lot. And we can only use CNY to trade China A-share in FSMOne platform. So this is the trading behavior and also the trading hours of China A-share market. So the trading hours of China A-share market actually is rather short compared to other exchanges. But not to worry, because this chart is available in our platform. So the most importantly that you will need to know is the market will open on 9:30 to 11:30. So in these trading hours, you are able to place new order, you are able to cancel your order, and then the exchange is able to match the order for you. So all these order input 1 and all these section actually is pre-opening section. So under pre-opening section, some of the action actually is not able to perform. So after that, under the lunch break, you are not able to perform any action during the lunch break, which is 11:30 to around 12:55. So after that, the trading will resume in the afternoon, 1 p.m. to around 3 p.m. So that's why you see the trading hours is only last for around 4 hours plus. So it's rather short compared to other exchanges. So for FSMOne platform, after the market close on 3 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., you are not able to place any transaction or perform any transaction over here. And then what you can do is after 8:30 at night until the next morning before the market open, so you are able to place the next day trade over here. Means you are able to key in the order that you want to buy, or you are able to cancel the order. So once the market open, then your order will take in place or take in queue immediately. So this is, but you do not need to remember all the fee that we have here. This is our China A-share related fee. So the most importantly will be the processing fee that we charge. So under FSMOne platform, we are charging 0.08%, and the minimum fee is CNY 40 for each buy or sell transaction. So you do not need to remember or memorize all the fee over here, because this is all the fee that charged by exchange. And then we have the stock and ETF calculator in our platform, which will able to help you to stimulate the fee and also the total investment amount incurred for all the stock that listed in the A-share market. So please be reminded that the fee actually is applicable for both buy and sell transactions. So this is the China A-share order type. So under China A-share, you are able to place limit order only for China A-share, but not market order. You only can place the limit order. So for this limit order, actually they have some restriction over the exchange. There is a static limit price, which you cannot place more than 10% or below less than 10% of the previous close, means the last business day closing price. And then under the dynamic limit price, actually is rather tight because you cannot place more than 3% or below 3% of the reference price. Reference price means the live price that trade in the exchange at that particular moment. Means if the exchange traded if the company traded on 10 CNY, then you cannot place more than 3% or below 3%. if you place the order is actually outside the static limit or outside their dynamic limit, then actually the exchange will reject your order if the price is out of the limit. So please do not feel weird if when you place order in the Asia exchange, but your order being rejected. So this is because of there's a static limit price and dynamic limit price actually apply over here. So for next day trade, as I mentioned in previous slide, is available on 8:30 p.m. onwards on weekdays. And then good to date order actually is not available yet for the China Asia market. So maximum order that you can place actually is 1 million unit of share. And amendment of order actually is not allowed, that I mentioned just now. They not allow you to, the China Asia do not allow you to amend the price or amend the unit that you place. So what you can do is you can only cancel your order. You can only cancel your order and place a new order if you would like to modify the pricing, or if you would like to modify the amount that you want to place, the unit that you want to buy or sell. So this is the China Asia settlement cycle and PP and AB. So what is the meaning of PP? PP means the purchasing power. In our platform, we are using this term like purchasing power. So which means the trading limit that you can trade the share in our platform. So, and then AB, what is AB? AB is available balance in your cash account. So for the, what is the difference of PP and AB? The AB means as long as you see the amount available balance in your cash account, that is the money that you are able to withdraw anytime from your cash account. Because when we sell stock, right, the stock will take some transaction or processing time in order for us to receive the money from exchanges. So let me share with you a little bit on this China Asia market, how it works. So if you buy China Asia, both your PP and AB will be reduced immediately because you are buying. Then actually once you place the order, your PP and AB will reduce immediately. So until your company or the stock that you place is being filled. But if you cancel the order, then your PP and AB will available back, means it will revert back the original PP and AB. So for China Asia, if you sell, so once you sell your position, your PP will increase immediately, meaning the trading limit will increase immediately in your PP, which means you are able to use the same trading limit to buy another stock in China Asia market. So you do not need to wait for the settlement, means you do not wait for the money to come into your cash account, then only you can place the order for another share. So means PP for the trading limit, it will increase immediately. But if you would like to withdraw the money from your cash account, then the AB will only reflected in the T+3 business day, because it will take some time for the Hong Kong counterparty to settle the trade and then receive the money from exchange and DT back to our company in Malaysia. So the whole process for sale, it will take T+3 days in order for you to get back your money. So this is the transfer in and transfer out process. For transfer in and transfer out process, good news is actually we allow investor to transfer in your China Asia from other platform, included overseas platform. The process is you must submit email instruction to FSMOne and your existing broker. Then you will need to fill out a transfer form and send to FSMOne. So after that, we will liaise with your existing broker for transfer process. So the whole transferring process will estimate to take around 4 to 6 week time to complete it. So as of China Asia market, the transfer out facility actually is not available yet for now, but we will only review it on a case-by-case basis. So, okay, I think before we go to Q&A section, just now I promised you to run through the cash account feature with you. So let me share my screen. So this is our website. So after we log in, right, then you are able to go to the cash account. So the cash account actually is the parking facility in our platform. And we do have multiple currency over here. So if you would like to trade in the China Asia market, you need to convert the money into CNY in order for you to have that particular trading limit. So how do we actually, okay, what investor can do is actually you can call up and buy into MYR, and after that convert into CNY. So let me show you how to perform the conversion. So what you can do is you can click on FX conversion over here. And then you just select you want to convert from MYR, and I would like to exchange all, and then select CNY. So automatically we will show you the exchange rate and what is the estimate equivalent amount that I will be get after I exchange into CNY. So what I do is I just place order and confirm. Okay, wait for a while. I think my line got a little bit delay. Okay, then after that, the conversion is done. Then you will see that I will have my CNY over here, and my MYR actually is fully converted to CNY. So I can proceed for trading. So for trading, what you need to do is you need to go to trade, and you select stock and ETF. Then you will be able to see all the exchanges listed here. So this is what I mentioned just now in my presentation, why you need to open a CDS account in order for you to access to the trading platform, because the trading platform actually is combined with all the exchanges together. So from here, from the right-hand side panel, you are able to check your PP, your purchasing power over here. So this is my purchasing power. So I can use this amount, 1,000 plus CNY, to buy any China Asia stock. So under China Asia, I will need to select the particular exchange, which is either Shanghai or Shenzhen exchange. So from the exchanges, right, you are able to see some of the counter actually is available for sale only. Why is it so? Because this share actually is only limited to mainland investor. Because as if you still remember the video that I played just now, for overseas investor, we only can buy the company that actually listed in the index share in SSE and also the Hang Seng Exchange, Hang Seng Index only. So those index share, those companies that are listed under index share, we are able to buy and sell. But if those company is not listed in the index share, then actually we can only sell it. We could not buy it for the overseas foreign investor. So you will also notice, let me see whether I have some sample for you. You also notice for some stock, actually is not able to either buy or sell. So because for this particular stock, only applicable for the institutional or professional investor only. Because for this company actually is listed under Chinex and also the Star Market. So for this type of share actually is not able to trade by us. It's only available for institutional professional only. So this is how the platform look like. It's quite similar with other exchanges. It's just that for some counter, we are not able to trade only. So this is what I'm going to show you, the whole thing, because for now actually it's still trading hours. So I'm sorry, it's still lunch break hours. So I'm not able to show you how to place the buy or sell order. But actually the buy and sell order quite simple. You just need to place the buy, and then you just need to key in what is the price, what is the quantity, and then you just preview order and just after that just confirm the order in order for you to place the order. So actually it's quite simple. You can do it by yourself. So I think I go back to the slide. So that's all for my presentation. So we will go for Q&A section. So I would like to invite Mr. Kinon to help us to answer the question. So I will read out the question, and then Kinon will help us to answer it. So let me see what is the question that I have over here. Okay. If I already have a CDS account with FSMOne, do I need to create a new CDS account? I think this one I will answer. If you already have a CDS account with FSMOne, actually you do not need to create another new one. So just the existing one will do. Then you can straight away, you just skip the step that I showed you just now. You just skip the CDS account opening. What you need to do is if you already have the CDS account with our platform, you just need to submit or create the beacon ID. So after your beacon ID activated, then actually you are able to access to the China A-share platform already. So okay, another question for Kinon. How can I check whether the stock is Sharia compliant or not? Does FSMOne platform has this feature, Kinon?
For China A-share, we don't have these features because I think generally in China mainland, they do not categorize, whether these stocks is Sharia or not. For FSMOne, so far what we have is only for KLSE. We do have the Sharia indicator because Bursa do provide that to us. Exchange will provide that to us. So as much as we would like to show, we will try to avoid, using any sources which are not, going through a proper Sharia advisory, certified one. So of course, there are out there a lot of this, third-party website. Third-party refers to any sources that are not directly from the exchange or any authorized, organizations to provide the Sharia indicator. So for now, only KRS we have. For the rest of the exchange itself do not provide that, as well as any information vendor like Bloomberg, they do not provide that Sharia indicator as well. So for now, only KLSE. Yeah, Shanghai and Shenzhen we do not have it.
Okay, thanks, Kinon. So we move on the next question. So is there any ETF inside the Shanghai and Shenzhen market?
Yes, there is ETF in Shanghai and Shenzhen market. But during recent liberalizations between China Stock Connects and between the mainland and Hong Kong, it was being introduced in the 4th of July. And then we, as brokers, we are required to do some, testing with the exchange, as well as some of the system testing and compatibility on our end. So I guess that's the usual process for any platform providers or investment platform. Before we roll any new products or new features, we will always test out the reliabilities and the accuracy of it before we release out to the public. Yeah. So that ETF on Shanghai and Shenzhen, we do expect we will probably release to public around October. Yep.
Okay, thank you. And then I think the question over here I can answer. So is it possible to top up FSMOne cash account directly with CNY using a third-party app such as TransferWise? Okay, actually, you are able to top up the FSMOne cash account using the multiple different currency. If you do have the foreign currency account with other banks or with overseas bank. So what you need to do is actually you will need to TP the money to our company based on our different multi-currency cash account, multi-currency bank account that we have, which maintain with Standard Chartered Bank. So if you would like to do so, actually you can email to us. Let me show you our email. So you can email to us to get the details, and then we will advise you how to perform the TT accordingly. So please be reminded that the TT process, actually it will incur the TT cost now. So the TT cost for both party means the sender party and the recipient party, actually it will be bared by investor. So we will advise if you would like to TT the money to our cash account, then we will advise you to TT larger amount so that it will help you to reduce the cost that you incurred on the TT fee. So this is our advice. So, but seems like there's no other question over here. So if there's no further question from the floor, then maybe we will end our webinar over here. So if you do have any question on maybe the China Asia market, how to trade, and then actually you can email to us, email to CIS. You can email to investhelp.my at fundsupermart.com or call to our office. Then our CIS will be able to assist you accordingly. So thank you everyone spend your lunch hour to attend the webinar, and we will have the recording. We'll have the recording afterwards. So if you miss the earlier section, or if your friends are interested on the Asia market, actually you can share the recorded video with them later on. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks, King On, and also thanks my colleague Ji Heng to help on this webinar. Okay, see you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.